What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, shortstop. Didi Gregorius.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know the man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit to third. Pedroia. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here it comes. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. And the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, designated hitter. And
now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. Fouled straight back. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Look, and a throw to first by Sabathia. And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
All right, time for him to adjust it. defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Third baseman.
And I'm looking at Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Calls a great game. And I tell you, the biggest compliment he can get is how well he frames pitches. I think he gets closer to the plate than most other catchers, and he's able to steal strikes because the umpire can sit closer to the hitter.
At the plate, Chase Headley. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second with 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Lifetime against Chris Sale. 4 for 12. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Set to go now, Ronald Torreyes. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So striding forward now, number 35. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 on its way. Popped high in the air. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Previous history with Sabathia. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping up now, number 11. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And they will get the force for the out.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting eighth, catcher.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Now the first pitch from CC. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for strike one.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davis ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Davis.
Rajay Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a ball he worked on all day. I was out here early. He stayed with it and just shot it the other way. Beautiful execution of a game plan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew Benintendi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here's the 1-0. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Designated hitter.
So striding in, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. Mookie Betts will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Headley. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron Judge.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Matt Holliday standing in now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Hanley Ramirez.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit slowly back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Then Pedroia.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike one.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now a pickoff play at second, and they got him. Now the first pitch from CC. Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And that misses, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reyes has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt it. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Hicks goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Ronald Torreyes is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the box now, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And the pitch. He squares, and it's in the air, but this is foul.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Next for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there. Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Fouled back. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eduardo Nunez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Mookie Betts. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes this the other way to right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stead either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 11. A hit in 2 tries so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Holiday is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The second baseman, number 15.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. 3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that. Here's Chase Headley. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Headley is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Aaron Hicks stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Sale will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, little dribbler up the first baseline, reined in, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
The batter, number 35.
Ready once again, number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center
ready
fielder,
for another chance. Rajay Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 1/3. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. For Davis, he picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Sabathia still allowed only the 1 earned run through 6 1/3. Fouled straight back. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Designated hitter, Eduardo
He's set
Nunez.
and the pitch. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Didi Gregorius.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Didi Gregorius goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Dylan Betances is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Mookie Betts. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery hit to short. Gregorius is there on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
First baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Previous history against Dylan Betances, 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The next 3-2. Soft liner towards center, and Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
In now, number 11. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. One and one. Here it is. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
To 2-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Betances is ready. First pitch on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run. The historic old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judd. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Chase Headley is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So stepping in, Matt Holliday. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And the pitch on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Aroldis Chapman. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Center fielder.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3.
Ball 3 to 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Chapman's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
4-2 the final score tonight. CC Sabathia earns his first win of the season. Chris Sale is charged with a tough luck loss after 8 1/3.